So what you're saying is we're going to have to change the format of the content, essentially.
Got
Episode 25, to make you thrive, some deals to arrive.
So Jim, for these deals that we're going to be doing, would you be able to just pull me up an option 1 on the screen there quickly?
Of course I
See
can.
what's actually included with an option 1.
Here it is.
So that's an option 1. That's on a large van. That's 395 plus VAT. We're going to be doing these for 199 plus VAT, and all you need is an actual vector PDF of your logo. So it's both sides and the back, and it's up to 2 colours, and that's going to be 199. Come and get your strawberries!
Bloody hell, that's cheap.
I'm getting a van just to get that deal.
So to be absolutely clear with you, what you have got to do if you want this deal for 199 plus VAT for the option 1, it is for any size van, that's small, medium or large. You need to get in touch with us within 7 days of this video landing on social media, and you need to have a vector of your business logo in a PDF form sent over to us so that we can print and get the ball rolling. If you haven't already got this, we can create that for you, but it is an additional cost.
CES episode 25 now. We've just done our analytics on what our results are, and I think it's fair to say that, like, you know, a lot of our views are sort of into 5-6 seconds of the video. So it's all about adapting our content. We're going to make this our last episode of a weekly, GG Weekly, and it's going to be so much GG Monthly, so it's going to be a full episode every month. But it doesn't mean that we're going to cut down our content. We're going to increase the content, but the short, real content. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
So we're actually, we're ramping up. We're actually going to create more content. It's not that we're coming to an end of something. We're changing the format of how we actually do it. GG Monthly, I just feel like will work so much better because we'll have a whole month's worth of recap and work to look back on and reflect on and talk about where we were at the start of the month and where we are at the end of the month. It's a longer period of time, and I feel like that'd be better to fill an episode with important and engaging and exciting news. Whereas the weekly content, we're gonna chop it into smaller pieces because we are looking. Of course, we're want to speak to our existing customers. We also want to reach new people as well.
Definitely, and what you're touching on there, like we're listening to our data, the results. The results are 5 seconds, maximum 10. So, you know, we're spending a lot of time, effort, and money into creating this weekly content. For what? You know, for what? We want to benefit you as our customer. What does a customer want? They want a weekly deal. The Friday deal. We're going to do a deal each Friday. Today's the first deal. Pat's going to go through that with you. But that's where we need to be. So this is the last sort of your 6 to 8 minute video. But we're going to give you benefit with what we're doing. And we listen to our results. We listen to our analytics. And I think this is exciting. We're going to put in place what we've learned.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And we want to ask you as well, anyone watching this and that hasn't skipped 5 or 10 seconds in, we want to ask you what kind of content you do want to see from us. Because
is anyone still there?
Me and Paul, no, I think we're talking to no one now, aren't we? Should we just...
Anyone in there?
Should we jog it on? Who are we actually talking to?
No.
If everyone's jogged it on, wouldn't we? Yeah.
I think we're 9 seconds in. I think we're
that's it.
Cut.
So as you can see, we've got a couple of different style wraps going on currently in the workshop here at Growers Graphics. But what is the point? What is the reason for these difference in the wraps? Whether it be digital, printed straight to vinyl, or a couple of layers where the vehicle's actually wrapped in one colour and then the vinyl is placed over the top with the business logo and any text on. What is the point? What's the difference? And why is it not one size fits all? Let's get into it. So we're going to come over here and speak to Adrian. Adrian's one of the senior fitters here at Growers Graphics. Adrian.
Hey, good day, mate.
What is your favourite out of the two?
I prefer the colour change ones. It's less stress than the digital ones because it's like just do it, like jump on and do it. On the other one, you have to spend a little bit more time to line up the design and, you know, do the joint, do the right thing for the van, so for the customer. So on this one, it's quite easy.
So when the pictures are actually printed onto the vinyl, it makes your life a bit more technical, and you have to spend more time.
Yeah, you have to give
lining
more
it up,
attention
right?
on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah.
And then with the bulk, the colour change, you can just get it on faster because you don't have to line up the actual
it's less
pictures.
stress. You just listen to music and you're working. That's it. So easy. Yeah, it's less stress.
And then with this black one, you're going to be adding like overlay
Yeah, I'm
text
gonna add
to
some,
it, right?
some text on top, the name of the company, kid chevrons on the back doors, and that's it.
What is it,
Got
chevrons on the back doors?
Yeah, it's got kid chevrons on the
Yeah,
back
nice,
doors.
yeah. That's nice and easy as well, actually, isn't it? Chevrons, it's straight on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Adrian.
It's all right, mate.
So the idea of the digital wraps or printing directly to the vinyl is to take an actual photo of something, run it through our software and print it directly onto vinyl, which means we can take photos like this of this house for this solar power company and actually blow up the original photo and print it directly onto their van, along with their logo, the branding, maybe the company culture message, contact details, whatever colour you want, to truly bring your vision to life. Whereas, as we've heard from one of our senior fitters, Adrian, he actually prefers the bulk, which is a complete colour change because you don't actually have to line up the photo. It's printed in a certain size, and we print it like that because it's a little bit like wallpapering a wall. It's normally one person actually doing the wrap, and that's the best way of doing it for the actual end result for the customer. Whereas with the bulk wrap, as Adrian said, you can just get through it a lot faster because you don't have to line up the actual image. But the matte black finish is actually quite difficult to print digitally. You unfortunately do have some downsides to doing that, which is why the customer has decided to go for a full black matte wrap colour change and then have the overlay added after the fact. Then Adrian is going to add on the overlay text, which will be the business brand, contact numbers and all of the other relevant details. Or you can go for something like what Crow windscreens have done, where they've basically wrapped half of the van. So we started at the bonnet with full wrap coverage. That is a digital print on the bonnet, fully covered. But his van's actually red. The original paintwork was red, so it really stood out. And what he didn't want to do was have joining lines in the finish of his graphics. After working with them, what we decided to do was start with a full wrap on the bonnet, gradually fade the wrap out, leave the red of the van on the back half of the van, including the rear doors, but have an oversized logo on the rear of the van, and we think it turned out really well. There's so many different options of what you can go for all different shapes and sizes of vans and HGVs. You can head over to the Greyers Graphics website to see all of the different options and get a general idea of the price. If you do want to go forward with something, you can contact sales@greyersgraphics.co.uk. Send us some photos of your actual specific vehicle, and if you've already got a business logo designed, you can send that over to us. But don't worry, if you haven't got one, we've got a design team downstairs who will design you a logo from scratch. I've seen them do it. It's very impressive indeed. So if you're looking for a rolling advert that's going to be seen by thousands, look no further than Greyers Graphics.